Hey, good morning. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you guys. It's the start of week 3, month 2, flip 3. And boy, am I hoping for a big week this week. It's my hope that we get the kitchen put in. And that's really about the biggest that I can hope for. We're going to be working in the kitchen. We're going to be working in the laundry room. We're going to be working in the bathroom. And we're also going to be getting to the living room. Now, I know that that's what, four rooms, right? Bathroom, laundry, kitchen, living room. Yeah, that's 4 rooms downstairs. There'll only be 2 rooms left after all of that. But the point is we can't do but so much in each room. So we got to keep it moving. And we're starting to become a little bit of a well-oiled machine in the regard that we're handling what we need to get done. And we're moving on to the next room, next task. Hopefully I'm gonna have Brian number 9 with the charges. Oh, and real quick, let me address that situation real quick. There were people who said, Joe, just look the guy up. Well, I actually did. I can't remember when I did it, whether it was over the weekend, I believe, maybe like Saturday morning. I looked the dude up, and guess what? There's nothing on any kind of sex offender registry with his name at all. So he says that he was charged with smacking a correctional officer on her ass, and I guess that charge got dropped and he was no longer a sex offender. It doesn't make much sense, but the fact of the matter is when I look the dude up, there's nothing that pops up. So you would imagine there would be if he was. Hopefully I'm gonna have him today. Hopefully I'm gonna have Damon today as well. Damon's supposed to be available too. I haven't heard anything from Drunk Man, and I don't even know if I've shared that with you guys. I was at a concert last week seeing Dierks Bentley last Thursday night. Awesome time. A lot of flags. It was almost like Flag Day out there. A lot of F Biden flags. Interesting folks out there for sure. While at that concert, Drunk Man would call me and say, damn, I can't see a freaking thing. And say, hey, I'm available. Come get me. And I said, okay, I'll hit you up the next day, 7 o'clock in the morning. That would be Friday. I hit him up. He had an appointment, and I haven't heard from him since. So maybe there was some a lapse in the work that he had, and I don't know. But regardless, I did hear from Drunk Man, and he was at one point seeming like he wanted to come work with me. Maybe he comes, maybe not. I do have 2 guys pretty consistently right now, and I'm happy with that. With those 2 guys, we're making hella progress, but there's still a hell of a lot to do. So I ain't gonna make this long and drawn out. The game plan this week is definitely that kitchen. Get as close to finish with the bathroom and the laundry room as possible, and keep it moving. So good morning to you guys. Happy Monday. Let's hope for a great day, great week. And I'm gonna look forward to sharing with you guys what all we're able to get done. Let's go. I should have recorded earlier because I had Brian number 9 go to Lowe's with me. And man, the conversation with that guy is just pretty interesting. He said they should have a Grand Theft Auto Virginia. And I'm like, yeah, maybe, right? Maybe they should. So, productive day. It's lunchtime. I gotta go let the doggos out. I am dirty, boy. Look at all that drywall mud all over Joe. Joe looking like a drywall finisher level 5. Yeah, I am. That drywall mud work in the kitchen is something to be admired, though. That is pretty rough for that first coat. A lot of roughing in with the mud, I guess is the best way to put it. But a lot of that shit's gonna be hidden behind cabinets anyway, so it doesn't have to be, you know, level 5. I actually think, well, the mud work that isn't looking so hot is a lot of what's gonna be behind cabinets. So there is that. That's good. We have got a primer coat of paint on the bathroom. I had to do a little more sanding and finishing, and it's not even nothing that we've done. It was just old texture left on the walls. Our work actually looks so good that you start to see the blemishes of the old shit a hell of a lot more when you've got some decent drywall work going on. So we did another little bit of skimming in the bathroom, just a real small amount of that. we're damn near ready for paint in that bathroom. I mean, we are. Like I said, we've already got that primer coat up in there. And we've mudded the kitchen, and we've mudded a little bit more in the laundry room. Laundry room's damn near ready for paint too. So we're getting ready to actually move into the living room. We're trying to get a lot of trash up out of that place because there's a ton of trash up in there. So that's what we're doing. My guys are taking a break. I'm taking a little break as well to go let the dogs out. And again, hoping that today will just be one of those super productive days. It's already seeming to be that way. So let's continue on that mission. Already been to Lowe's one time today. Spent $400 something on a shit ton of Luan and other miscellaneous stuff. Had to buy a new sander today. RIP to my palm sander, that died. So we got a new one of those. And yeah, let's do lunch. See how the dogs are doing and see what kind of shit show's going on with the construction out in front of my house. Oh, all right. It's lunchtime. What we got? We got a tomato and we got a potato. A tomato, potato. No, we don't got, we're not eating no lunch. There's no time to be eating when we're supposed to be working. What am I got a root beer. Oh my God, that root beer is so good. So, dogs are good. I just switched shoes. My feet were killing me. Construction companies out there looking like they got a little bit of a flood, probably busted another water line. Looks like they're trying to handle something with that. Hopefully it's not gonna affect my water. And I don't think I got a chance to share with you guys. Yesterday I got to go help a good friend of ours, a neighbor, install a ceiling fan. And it was pretty awesome to be able to help the neighbor get that ceiling fan installed and didn't even have to look at the instructions. Joe's a badass now. You remember when I made a video telling a story about installing a ceiling fan? Well, now I don't even have to look at the instructions. So prior to that, Saturday we went to Nash Fest, and Connor and his girl would come to Nash Fest with us. And we always have these interesting business ideas, him and I do, or inventions. And I can't tell you none of them because they're all billion-dollar ideas. But Connor was telling me that his cousin started a business just doing window screens, folks. Window screen rescreening. And he's making like $1,200 a day doing this. Could you imagine making $7 grand a week, $28,000 a month, maybe, doing window screens and windows. So I share that with you because I was like, damn, man, maybe I should be doing that. You can't do it around here because everybody's, everybody's trying to do everything around here, which is fine. But maybe down in Nag's Head, that could definitely jump. Maybe they got to, I don't know. But I share that with you guys because Joe been messing with that white stuff. Maybe I could start a business installing ceiling fans. Or maybe not. Also, yesterday was Connor's birthday. A very special shout out to Connor, my ace boon coon right there. And we got to go out to dinner with Connor and splurge a little bit. Ordered every damn dessert on the menu. That's what you do on the birthday. I said, Connor, think about this. 6 years ago, you and I were arguing on a soccer field over who was the better soccer player. Now look at us. Ordering every dessert that there is. Couldn't even run a lap on the soccer field. We so fat. But we're living right, though. You know you're living right when you're out of shape. Because the only people skinny these days, I'm kidding. All right, let's go back over to the flip house. We're gonna get the trailer loaded up. Probably gonna end up taking a trip to the dump. I can see that happening. And get to work in this living room. Let's go get it, dude. Let's get it. All right, it's 4:05 in the afternoon on Monday, and my truck ain't doing good, folks. You hear that squealing? She's squealing like a little pig, y'all. Yeah, she ain't doing good. Tension pulley or something like that. I feel like I've gotten that fixed like 10 times on this truck. It's always something, but whatever. I'm gonna have to try to get the truck taken in. I just definitely need to get the truck taken in. It's probably quite a bit that needs to be squared away on this thing. Productive day. Really, what did we get done? We got the kitchen mudded. That was a lot of mudding. We got the laundry room remudded. We got the bathroom finalized with the skim coat, the final skim coat after the primer paint. So hopefully the bathroom's ready to go for paint. We just don't have paint. We don't have a color or anything like that just yet. Kitchen's getting there. Then we started working in the living room a little bit, and the living room was a ton of work. So we've just started in there, and without a truck, things are gonna be tough. Because I gotta go get a lot of materials. We gotta take a hefty trip to the dump. Damn, man. This is not the right time for my truck to be damn near broken down. All right, I know, truck, I know. You sounded like we've been smoking crack. All right, Tuesday morning, and what a calamity we're up against this morning. So in the back of my truck, I got 15, is it 15? 14 sheets of drywall, maybe 15, hell, I don't know. And I share that with you guys because I loaded almost all of that by myself. I had to make 2 trips. I didn't even know if I could fit the drywall in the back of my truck. But I could literally just lay it down. That's how wide my truck is. That was great. So I was able to lay down 15 sheets. It took me 14 sheets. It took me 2 trips getting 7 sheets a piece. Now I loaded everything by myself, but unloading into the truck, I had some help. A guy in the parking lot, he was just standing right beside me talking to one of his workers, and he came over and helped me. I gave the guy $20 for help, and he said, hey, look, man, you ain't got to pay me. I said, dude, lunch is on me today. Thank you so much, sir. I was going to pay somebody if they were willing to help me because my help wasn't ready. If you're working, be ready. At the drop of a hat, you got to be ready. That's one of my pet peeves right there. It's got me a little irritated this morning, amongst some other things, and maybe I'll get into that a little bit later on. My truck, hey man, she's got to go into the shop today, so the game plan is I'm on my way to go pick up Damon and get over to the flip. Hopefully Brian, number 9, who had the charges and now he doesn't, he's there, and hopefully he can follow me to the shop. The shop is kind of a hump away, but hopefully he can follow me, get my truck taken in, get this tension pulley fixed, belt squared away, tune up, oil change. Hey, do the nuts on the truck. She ain't been in a while. Get her nails and toes did, because she deserve it. She been holding down the fort. I got enough drywall to keep us busy for the rest of the house. Not even. But yeah, at least this'll get us right. So let me pick up Damon, get over to the flip, drop off this drywall, put Damon to work, and take Brian, number 9, with me, and go drop my truck off, and hopefully we don't break down. That's plastic. Shit! I meant to have me a little filler footage of all of that drywall. 14 or 15 sheets. It might be 16. I don't honestly know. It's a ton though. And yeah. So we got that unloaded. That's in the house. It's 8:28 right now. I got Brian, number 9, following me, and we're on our way to the mechanic shop. Got to get the truck taken in. Sitting in traffic. It's been traffic all morning. And that sucks. Damon's over at the house. He's doing some sanding. Probably going to put a second coat of primer in the bathroom. We should be, well, we're going to definitely get to that point. Get some sanding done in the kitchen, sanding done in the laundry room. Primer should be ready for the laundry room as well. Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, primer's going to be going in there. Major work taking place in that front room, checking windows for leaks. Looks like there definitely was a leak at some point. However, when we open it up to investigate, we're not seeing any rotted wood at all. We're not seeing any moisture in the walls at all. So that's a really good sign. However, the exterior wood trim, the sill, is not metal wrapped, and it's definitely rotted on every single window. So that needs to be addressed. And we may have to redo the exterior trim on the front 2 windows in that front room. We're calling that room the sitting room. That's not the living room. The living room is going to be a different room. to do the trim, redo the J channel, that's not gonna be that big of a deal, but that definitely will need to happen because like I said, that bottom sill is rotted. Everything else was metal wrapped. The bottom sill was painted probably with some sort of exterior waterproof paint, I'm sure. And over time, that shit is just no good no more, all rotted out. So, thinking out loud gives me an opportunity to think about what we need to do to correct issues. And it's just gonna be a bitch to get to that exterior trim because both those well, one of those windows is sitting behind a bush. There'll be another window on the front of the house that's also sitting behind the bush. I shared this in a different video that I never shared with you guys. Another lesson. I don't know how to do metal wrap. When you do exterior trim around your windows, you got your wood, then you metal wrap it, you got your metal brake. A metal brake is $2,000. To rent one for the week is $400. I don't even know how to use one, so it's kind of pointless for me to get that. You got to get the coil wrap, metal, and that's how you make your bends to get your trim around your window metal wrapped. However, there is a alternative use, and you guys probably didn't even realize it looking at the back windows that I showed you guys. They've got this PVC lifetime guarantee composite material that's an exterior trim for windows, and I guess just an exterior trim for your house. And that's what I used on the back, and I'm gonna be using that around all the windows. So if you don't know how to break metal, you can buy this composite material exterior trim, PVC I believe, and use that. So I'm using that. Also, I had mentioned Joe was a little, you know, kind of a little aggravated this morning. Had to go load all that drywall by myself, but it's deeper than wrap, folks. It's deeper than that. You know, I hear through the grapevine, you guys leave comments, you let me know, that this other prison YouTuber, Larry Lawton, you know, was saying, talking a little smack about me, right? On a live stream, I guess he said that I was a fraud because I think it was in relation to me hiring Brian number 9 and, you know, the fact that he may be a sex offender. And I can understand that to a certain degree, right? Like how a person could have a certain view of that. Joe, you are the godfather of prison YouTube. You can't be hiring people like this. Well, I've looked this dude up. He's not a sex offender. Was he ever a sex offender? Like, I don't know. None of his stories, anything that he shares, doesn't ever really make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Somebody also made a good point and said, you know, you can't even register as a sex offender unless you've been convicted of a sex charge. That's a damn good point. So I don't know. But the fact that this guy, Larry Lawton, was talking trash about me, saying that I'm a fraud, man, I really feel some kind of way about that. However, I'm going to take the diplomatic route, and trust me, I took the undiplomatic route yesterday. I filmed a video. I was going to share that, but it was deeper than that too. I was talking about, you know, what's going on with the After Prison show and my views on the prison genre at this point, which are not very positive. But it's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is just say, you shouldn't talk trash about me. I'm a good guy. Try to give everybody a fair shake. I get a bad rap for that. You know, I'm out here busting my ass on a daily basis, whether it's the flip house or whether it's landscape or a moving company or a cleaning business or a moped rental service. Like, I'm always trying to think outside of the box in some kind of an effort to help folks. And a lot of times that doesn't work out. So I've fallen back in a major way from all of that and just focus on the flip house and the landscape. And if I can get some guys to work with me, that's great. But whatever. So to Larry Lawton, it's messed up that you would, you know, call me a fraud. You know, I don't know shit about you. You damn sure don't know a damn thing about me. And whatever. But as far as I know, with Brian number 9, and let me say this as well, if I did know that this dude had some really fucked up charges, I damn sure wouldn't be working him. The dude works his ass off. Did he catch a charge for smacking a guard on her ass? I don't honestly know. The guy's got kids. He talks about his kids religiously. All he ever does is show me videos of his kids. And man, his kids seem to mean everything to him, or like maybe that's what's fucked him up the most, is losing his kids. I don't honestly know, but good help is hard to find, and I guess one way to say it is sometimes you gotta take what you can get, and it may not always be the most ideal situation, so whatever. All right, we're doing pretty good. It's 8:34 in the morning. Let's do an over-under real quick. What do you think this mechanic is gonna, my guess is $2,000. That's what I'm going with, $2,000 worth of repairs. We probably need a water pump or a tension pulley here. We definitely need a tune-up and an oil change, and we might got a blown head gasket and need a transmission. If we need a transmission, $2,000 is not even probably half of what all of that's gonna cost. You can't even open my hood without a stick. Shit is crazy. You guys let me know how much shit you think they're gonna find wrong and how much you think this is about to cost. It'll probably take a day or two for the total to come through. But regardless, we're halfway there. So let's get there and then let's get back and get to fucking work. It's work 30, y'all. What are we doing? I'm filthy, so me trying to rub the camera is probably no good. All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just getting in and I'm truckless. That's right, folks. Well, I heard from the mechanic and I heard the price. And what's crazy is why the price got to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. What did I say this morning? It's probably going to be about $2,000 to get my truck right. 1904.86, somewhere in that ballpark. And the first thing that they told me was they can't guarantee the work because they don't know if whatever they're going to do is going to fix everything. They're going to do every pulley minus my water pump. They're going to do my serpentine belt. They're going to do my tune-up, new wires, new plugs, all this shit. For $1,900, rebuild my throttle body. That was something else. There was a list of shit. So anyways, my truck won't be ready till tomorrow. That's a hell of a price to pay. And hopefully when I get it back, she'll be good to go. I told them about all the issues that my truck was having when I hit the gas. Sometimes my check engine light will come on. They told me that could be some sort of a sensor or something. But whatever. So hopefully my truck will be good. That's the biggest thing to share, is the fact that it's $1,900 to get that damn thing fixed. Damn, Joe, you be getting beat. I feel like it, but whatever. Okay, in terms of over at the Flip House, thank God that I went to Lowe's this morning and grabbed all of that sheetrock. Because folks, that's what we've been working on. Sheetrock 30 over there. Got quite a bit of sheetrock work done today. Got quite a bit. It feels like we didn't get shit done, and maybe we did. We got some pretty hard stuff done, and that gets us one step closer. We're working in the living room. Second coat of primer paint was on the bathroom. First coat of primer paint's in the laundry room. Sanded the first coat of mud for the kitchen. We're probably going to be mudding again in the kitchen. Maybe primer painting. I'm not honestly sure. That should be happening tomorrow, maybe even getting to wall paint tomorrow as well. Tonight my wife's going to pick out the color. I'll be getting cabinets. I'm going to be going and getting that paint spray machine, the next tool that I need for this. I had to get toted around today. Brian, number 9, was doing that. Had him and Damon today. Super helpful having both of them guys. Brian, number 9, is actually starting to prove himself a lot more and more in terms of the work department. So I'm happy to have that. Thought I was going to be having Drunk Man, but that's yet to materialize. And that's it. That's all I got. Truck, $1,900 bucks. Got some sheetrock work done today, some primer paint done, and we're getting there for the start of week 3, month 2. Oh, we rocking. Shit, you figure by the final week of month 2, week 4. Oh, we're gonna have some major shit to be sharing with y'all. And I can't wait. But I'm exhausted now. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. And I just want to get some rest. So, talk with you guys again real soon.